Good evening, teachers. So this is the part two of our current events. This may come out on your social studies and in your general education. But before we begin, let us ask for God's providence. Okay, so shall we start? Question number one. In July 2023, name the Indigenous Differential Global Navigation Satellite System, or the DGNSS, which was launched by Minister Sarbananda Sonowal recently. A. Sagar Kiran, B. Sagar Samband, C. Sagar Viman, and D. Sagar Sampark. The answer is letter D. Sagar Sampark. Okay, so the differential global navigation satellite system is a terrestrial based enhancement system which corrects the errors and inaccuracies in the global navigation satellite system, allowing for more accurate positioning information. So it is now able to transmit corrections of GPS and GLONASS. Question number two. XAI, an artificial intelligence startup, is launched by A. Mark Zuckerberg, B. Arnold, C. Elon Musk, and D. Warren Buffett. The answer is letter C. Elon Musk. Okay, so XAI Corp is an artificial intelligence startup founded on July 12, 2023. Very recently pa, no? By Elon Musk. So the company is composed of former employees from OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Google Research, Microsoft Research, Tesla, Twitter, and the University of Toronto. Number three, in June 2023, which country will be collaborating with India in the defense sector with a particular focus on the maritime domain? A. Thailand, B. Indonesia, C. Philippines, and D. Nepal. The answer is letter C. Philippines. So India and the Philippines are embarking on an exciting journey on collaboration in the defense sector with a particular focus on maritime domain. Number four, according to the report, unsafe drinking water, sanitation, and hygiene, or WASH, were responsible for 395,000 deaths among children under the age of 5 in 2019. In this context, which of the following organizations has released this report? A. UNDP, B. UNESCO, C. UNICEF, and D. WHO. The answer is letter D. WHO, or the World Health Organization. So, unsafe drinking water, sanitation, and hygiene were responsible for 395 deaths among children under the age of 5 in 2019, according to a New World Health Organization report named Burden of Disease attributable to unsafe drinking water, sanitation, and hygiene. Number five, who among the following has authored a book titled The Snow Forest? A. Elizabeth Gilbert, B. Raya Ilyas, C. Michael Cooper, and D. Ryan Murphy. The answer is letter A. Elizabeth Gilbert. Okay, the international best-selling author Elizabeth Gilbert, who is the best known for his debut novel Eat, Pray, and Love, is all set to publish her new novel. It is entitled The Snow Forest. Gilbert's upcoming novel is scheduled to be published by Bloomsbury in February 2024. Number six, Tourette syndrome, which was seen in the news, is associated with which branch of medicine? A. Cardiology, B. Neurology, C. Gynecology, and D. Ophthalmology. The answer is letter B. It's neurology. So the Tourette syndrome is a neurological disorder that causes involuntary tics in individuals. So these tics are sudden movement, sounds, or twitches that are repeated uncontrollably. A famous Scottish singer, Lewis Capaldi, recently went public about being diagnosed with Tourette syndrome. The University of Nottingham has developed the Neopol's device aimed at reducing tics. Number seven, Which African country has released a commemorative postage stamp to celebrate 75 years of diplomatic relations with India? A. Egypt. B. South Africa. D. Kenya. And D. Ethiopia. The answer is letter A, Egypt. So Egypt released a commemorative postage stamp to celebrate 75 years of diplomatic relations between India and Egypt. So Egypt's recognition of the independence of India on August 18, 1947 marked the establishment of ties. So it led to the historic Friendship Treaty in 1955. India and Egypt had have been traditionally strong bilateral relations. Number 8, which association proposed a deal to restore the 2015 nuclear deal between Iran and Western countries? A. ASEAN. B. European Union. C. G20. And D. G7. The answer is letter B, European Union. So the European Union has proposed a new deal to revive the 2015 nuclear deal, formerly called the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action between Iran and Western countries. So the United States has completed the review of the deal and responded to the EU. Iran is studying the United States' response, while it had already given its own response to the EU proposal, which was described as reasonable by the EU. Number 9, which country gifted a white horse named Tejas to Indian Defense Minister Ranat Singh? A. Bangladesh. B. Mongolia. C. Egypt. And D. Ghana. The answer is letter B. Mongolia. So Rajnath Singh is the first Indian defense minister to visit Mongolia. He was gifted a majestic horse by the Mongolian president Oknagin Korelsak. 7 years ago, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi received a similar gift from the leadership of this country. The defense minister named the majestic white horse as Tejas. Number 10, Typhoon Noru, which was seen in the news, has made landfall in which country? A. Philippines. B. Thailand. C. Indonesia. And D. Canada. Okay, the answer is Philippines. Okay, so it has made landfall in many places across Philippines and has headed towards Vietnam. As many as 5 rescue workers were killed in the aftermath of the typhoon. The typhoon gathered power quickly from a Category 1 hurricane to Category 5 in just 6 hours before the landfall. So the typhoon was also known locally as Typhoon Carding, blasted in the islands of Luzon. Meanwhile, hundreds of thousands of people were affected from Storm Fiona hit Canada. Number 11, Giorgia Meloni, who was seen in the news, is the first female prime minister of which European country? A. France. B. Italy. C. Germany. And D. Austria. The answer is Italy. So the Brothers of Italy party won the most votes in Italy's national elections and is set to deliver Italy's first far-right led government since World War II. Its leader, Giorgia Meloni, is set to become Italy's first woman premier. The winning of the right-wing party is seen as a shift in Europe's geopolitical reality. Number 12, which country recently introduced an anti-LGBTQ act that makes it a crime to identify as LGBTQ? A. South Africa. B. Egypt. C. Chile. And D. Uganda. The answer is Uganda, letter D. So, President Yoweri Museveni signed one of the world's toughest anti-LGBTQ laws, including the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality. drawing Western condemnation and risking sanction from aid donors. So same-sex relations were already illegal in Uganda, as in more than 30 African countries. Number 13, polio cases were recently recorded in which country for the first time in 30 years? A. Burundi, B. Japan, C. Australia, and D. South Africa. The answer is Burundi. So the polio cases were recorded in Burundi for the first time in 30 years. So the poliovirus type 2 was confirmed from environmental surveillance of wastewater in the region. So polio is transmitted through contaminated water and food or by contact with an infected person. Though many do not become seriously ill, some can go on to develop acute flaccid paralysis. Number 14, which country's company ALE has planned to create an artificial meteor shower? A. China, B. India, C. Japan, and D. Australia. The answer is Japan. Okay, so the Japanese company is currently planning to create an artificial meteor shower. So this shower will be created using pressure-driven system of gas tanks and is sending satellites into space to create the world's first human-made meteor shower. It is named the Sky Canvas, and the project was initially scheduled for launch in 2020. It was delayed due to satellite malfunction. Number 15, the South Asia Clean Energy Forum 2023 was convened by which institution? A. BEE, B. USAID, C. NTPC, and D. World Green Council. The answer is USAID. So, the U.S. Agency for International Development convened the first South Asia Clean Energy Forum, or SASEF, on May 2 4, 2023. It was aimed to foster regional cooperation and advance clean energy initiatives in South Asian countries. So the SASEF provided a platform for productive, solution oriented discussion that will contribute to a more sustainable future for the region's citizens. Number 16, where is the great grandfather tree located? A. India, B. China, C. Greece, and D. Chile. The answer is Chile. Okay, this one. So the great grandfather tree is currently in the process of being organized as the oldest tree in the world. Situated in Chile, this tree is believed to be around more than 5,000 years old. So the sample which was extracted and other dating methods suggest the tree is up to 5,484 years old. So the current record holder is a 4,853-year-old Bristol cone pine tree in California. Okay, 17. Ramses the Second, famously known as Ramses the Great, was a ruler of which country? Okay, A. Germany, B. Egypt, C. Japan, and D. Greece. The answer is Egypt. Okay, so it is more on history na this set of questions. Okay, so recently Switzerland returned in to Egypt a piece of 3,400-year-old statue belonging to the ancient Egyptian pharaoh Ramses II. So the fragment had been stolen over 3 decades ago. So the Ramses II, famously known as the Ramses the Great, governed for over 6 decades in the 13th century BC. So throughout his reign, he achieved significantly military triumphs, spearheaded grand construction initiatives, and remarkably fathered a progeny of over 100 offspring. So when we say progeny, it is descendants or offspring. Okay. 18. Edgars Rinkievics, who was seen in the news recently, is the president of which country? A. Italy, B. Germany, C. Latvia, and D. Belarus. The answer is Latvia, letter C. So Latvia's long-serving foreign minister Edgars Rinkievics was sworn in as the Baltic nation's president for a 4-year term. So he is known for his tough line in neighboring Russia and strong support for Ukraine. So in 2024, he announced that he is a gay. It's 2023, and hence Edgar Rinkevich is EU's first openly gay president. Okay, so number 19, which institution released the prospects for children in the polycrisis report? A. NITI AYOG, B. World Bank, C. UNICEF, and D. World Economic Forum. The answer is UNICEF. So the UNICEF recently released the prospects for children in the polycrisis, a 2023 global outlook report. It explains polycrisis as multiple, simultaneous crises that are strongly interdependent. As per the report, some effects of the crisis include higher food and energy prices leading to global hunger and malnourishment, limited access to healthcare, slow recovery from learning losses. Number 20, Ikoshi Boy Mela is the largest book fair organized in which country? A. Nepal, B. Bangladesh, C. Myanmar, and D. Thailand. The answer is letter B. Bangladesh. So the biggest book fair of Bangladesh, Ikoshi Boy Mela, was inaugurated in Dhaka by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. So the theme of this year's book fair is Puro Boy, Goro Desh. Bangbandur, Bangladesh. So read books, build a country of Bangabandhu's dream. The Prime Minister who also distributed the Bangla Academy Award in 2022 in recognition of the literary works in Bangla. 21. Which Southeast Asian country partnered with the US to grant more access to its bases? A. Taiwan, B. Philippines, C. Singapore, and D. Malaysia. The answer is letter B. Philippines. So the United States, the US, and the Philippines announced the plan to expand America's military presence in the Southeast Asian nation. So the EDCA, no? As part of the agreement, the US has allocated $82 million towards infrastructure improvement at 5 current EDCA sites. This will provide access to 4 more bases to the US. 22. Scientists found Oldowan toolkit, the oldest known stone tools, in which country? A. Australia, B. Greece, C. Turkey, and D. Kenya. The answer is letter D. Kenya. So the scientists discovered the oldest known stone tools in Kenya, dating back 2.9 million years, known as Oldowan toolkit. So these include the hammerstones, cores, and flakes. It is a critical invention for early human ancestors that expanded across Africa and China. So the discovery provides a glimpse of importance of stone technology in adapting to different environments. 23. Uric, Eurasium erinaceus, which was seen in the news, belongs to which species? A. Mushroom, the cottonseed apple, and the dragon plant. The answer is mushroom. Okay, it is also known as Maine's mushroom. It is an edible mushroom found in the North America, Europe, and Asia. So researchers have recently identified a new active compound in the lion's mane mushroom. So this compound is found to be capable of boosting nerve growth and enhancing the memory capacity. So this may have a potential to counter Alzheimer's disease. 24. Um, how many satellites were placed in the orbit aboard the SSLV-D2 launch vehicle of ISRO? A. 1, B. 3, C. 5, and D. 7. The answer is 3. So the ISRO successfully launched its second developmental flight of a small satellite launch vehicle, or the SSLV-D2. So it placed 3 satellites into 450 circular orbit, which are ISRO's Earth's observation satellites. Okay, so US-based firm Antares, Janus 1, and Chennai-based space startup Space Kids Asadisa 2. 25, the last number. Which telescope has been selected for 2023 John L. Jack Swigert Jr. Award for Space Exploration? A. James Webb Telescope. B. Hubble Space Telescope. C. Chandra X-ray Observatory. And D. Spitzer Space Telescope. The answer is letter A. James Webb Telescope. So this telescope team had been selected to receive the 2023 John L. Jack Swigert Jr. Award for Space Exploration. So it is a prestigious award from the Space Foundation. So this annual award honors a space agency company or consortium of organization in the realm of space exploration and discovery. Okay, so that would be all for this set of question regarding current events, global current events. So I hope that you may find this video helpful, and good luck and God bless on the upcoming exam, uh, licensure examination for teachers for this coming September 2023. Okay, so that would be all, and have a great day ahead. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I hope that you will share this video to your friends. And once again, thank you.